20Apr09, the next phase. NASA's system to keep you calm, and the jobs market is now the time to train. I'm Vicky Farah and you're watching 20Apr09. Welcome back and welcome to a new season on 20Apr09 and some changes. We're changing the format of the show. Okay, relax, don't worry, this is what's happening. If you enjoy watching 20Apr09 every Monday, you'll still get 20Apr09 every Monday. You won't miss a thing. However, if you're one of those people who can't wait for Mondays, we'll be releasing features the moment we've finished editing them. That means you can get 20Apr09 several times a week. There are lots of ways to watch all this, and we'll have details in our weekly email. So if you want to find out and discover some great new aviation website which hosts our show, then sign up for that on www.20Apr09 and we'll send you that too. More on what you can expect this week coming up in a moment, but first. If there's one guy out there right now that we're all painfully jealous of, it's Kirk Hawkins. Kirk is the CEO of Icon Aircraft and he's just got to fly his prototype. In the middle of March, he took the aircraft for a spin and, not surprisingly, since it's his company, gave it a glowing report. The firm still have a lot of testing to do, but Hawkins said its water handling is superb and he didn't have to touch the stick until he needed to lift off. There's never been a better time to buy a used bizjet. Thanks to worries about PR, many firms are putting their jets up for sale. In fact, some people say as much as 1 in 5 bizjets could be appearing in the local dealers. But don't get too excited. There are some suggestions that you'll never get your hands on them, as firms are just putting the aircraft up for sale to appease PR departments and have actually no intention of ever selling them. Do you remember me telling you about the pilot who lost his licence after he was engaged with a Swedish porn actress while flying a helicopter over San Diego? Well, David Martz lost his appeal. According to the Associated Press, he claims his hands never left the controls, and so he was not being careless or reckless. The judge was said to have watched the video in full in his chambers, but was unimpressed. The Professional Flight Training Expo is this weekend. If you're within throwing distance of London's Heathrow Airport and you want a commercial flying career, then make sure you're there. We're going to be there too, and we'll have a summary for you next week. But there's simply no alternative to being there. So if you want a commercial airline, bizjet, cargo or military career, we'll see you there. Have a look at this website for more. NASA are developing a hat for pilots that senses when their brain is too stressed. It works by sensing oxygen levels and blood flow. We're just wondering what it does next, because how irritating would it be to see your heads-up display flashing with the words "calm down" and a picture of a flower, or perhaps, as one website suggested, a mechanical arm that slaps you round the face and says "get a grip." Right, in a second, what is coming up this week, but first I want to say hello to the guys at Canterbury Recreational Aircraft Club in New Zealand. They are the biggest microlight club in the country and are based just outside of Rangiora, which is about 30 minutes from Christchurch. They fly everything from Titan T51 Mustangs, which I would love a ride in if anyone wants to offer me one, by the way. So if you haven't got airborne yet in New Zealand, then give them a call or just get along to the club, because they have a great venue with some fantastic flying. They've also embedded 20Apr09 on their website, so we quite like them a lot too. Finally, a thought for all you colourblind people. Somebody put a comment on one of our YouTube videos. How come military pilots wearing night goggles are allowed to fly at night if all they can see is the outside in green? In other words, they can't tell the difference between red and green aircraft lights. So if colourblind people are unsafe, then why is this any different? If you can tell us, just email the office. Before I go, coming up this week, before Flyer Expo this weekend, we're talking about becoming an airline pilot with the International Federation of Airline Pilots Associations, and we'll be starting a brand new challenge race. Oh, and I'm going to be reviewing a Van RV6 soon too. All the details in this week's email, and we'll round it all up next Monday too. I'm Vicky Farah and you're watching 20Apr09.